वसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवके परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. Verse 50 continue. Buddhi yukto jahatiha Buddhi yukto jahatiha Ubhe shukruta dushkrute Ubhe sukruta duskrute Tasmad yogaya yujyasva Tasmad yogaya yujyasva Yogaha karmasu kaushalam Yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Endowed with equanimity, one frees the self in this life from good virtue and evil vice alike. Therefore, devote yourself to this yoga of equanimity. Skill in action lies in the practice of this yoga. Yoga karmasu kaushalam. In this verse we are discussing since last 2-3 weeks. In the Bhagavad Gita, the term kushal has also been used in the 10th verse of the 18th chapter. What it says, Nadveshtya kushalam karma kushale nanusajjate tyage sattva samavishto medhavi chinna samshayah. Meaning, those who neither avoid disagreeable work nor seek work because it is agreeable are persons of true renunciation. They are endowed with the equanimity of the mode of goodness and have no doubts about the nature of work. There now kushal karma and akushal karma. Since we are on this topic, yoga karmasu kaushalam, we took some reference from the 18th chapter and the verse 10. So there, within akushal karma, all the actions performed with an interested motive and actions forbidden by the scriptures have been included, while within kushal karma, all the actions done with disinterested motive and actions by the scriptures have been included. There is a beginning and there is an end. Yeah. So basically, don't go in the long definition what I have read now, and you got the book as well. Basically, the action which we perform or do, when we don't get attached with that, number one, and which is sanctioned or granted by Almighty or the scripture, those are kushal karma. And opposite to that is akushal karma, right? There is a beginning and end. There is an end of akushal karma and kushal actions. But there is no beginning or end of yoga. Yoga used to join. Eternal connection. It's due to the veil. We don't realize otherwise, and that's why we always say Atma and Paramatma. There is an established connection all the time. Only thing, due to that veil, okay, we can't understand, we can't realize. Yeah, so there is no beginning or end to the yoga. Yoga means to join, okay, or the connection. Attachment and aversion bind a man. Agreeable and disagreeable actions don't bind him. Therefore, the actions which are performed by being attached to them, and underline the next sentence, may be very virtuous, will lead to bondage, because those actions, even if the abode of Brahma is attained, one has to return. Virtuous action. And those, almost you are following the Bhagavad also. What the topic about the Bharat? In the eyes of material world, the Bharatji's action was virtuous. His motive to save the child of the deer. But ultimately what happened? He got attached. And he forgot what he needs to do. The purpose of his life. Right? It can be any action. It can be any action. Once you get attached. When I say you, we. Okay? So, without any attachment, yoga karmashu kausalam. Even if I am performing the action, even if I am performing my duties, even if I am doing my all prescribed duty or the job as a householder, but I am not attached to it. It doesn't mean that you have to be dry. You enjoy that. But no attachment. No attachment. In this chapter 8, in the the verse 8, what it says that Abrahma bhunaloka punaravartino Arjuna. So what it says basically, even if the abode of Brahma is attained by that all virtuous actions, all good actions, one has to return. So the cycle will still continue. Birth and death. But it says, but on attaining my abode means Bhagwan, okay? O son of Kunti, there is no further rebirth. And that's why it says, Punaravartino Arjuna, Mamupetya tu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate is no further rebirth. Therefore, the man who does not shun, S-H-U-N, shun means reject, okay, who does not reject the disagreeable actions with aversion and does not perform the virtuous actions with attachment is indeed a man of true renunciation. Basically, what it says, we have to be an instrument in thy hand. Instrumental devotion, just in his hand. If you good, fine. If something bad, fine. We just act as an instrument. It's like a knife. Okay? Knife can cut potato. Knife can cut tomato. Knife can cut. But knife doesn't know. Knife doesn't know. Because knife is just an instrument. So, again what it says, therefore, the man who does not reject the disagreeable actions with aversion and does not perform the virtuous action with attachment is indeed a man of true renunciation. And that's very reason Bhagavan has mentioned renunciation is sannyas. Yeah. Second verse in 18th chapter. Bhagavan has very clearly defined kamyanam karmanam nyasa sannyasa kavayo viduhu. He will perform the action, but there is no desire behind it. That is given up. Kamyanam karmanam nyasa sannyasa. That person is known as sannyasi. It has not mentioned that if you wear that proper outfit or the orange outfit, or if you grow the beard, if you have a decoration, then only you will be sannyasi. No. Geeta has very clearly defined kamyanam karmanam nyasa sannyasa kavayo viduhu. Desire. Yet he will not sit idle. He will keep on working. He will keep on performing his duty. No attachment. So, a man of true renunciation. That man is indeed true renunciation, is intelligent, is free from doubts, and is established in self. That is written. Okay. The above description proves that the expression yoga karmasu kaushalam means yoga, equanimity in action, a skill that should be accepted. Bhagavan Krishna also orders to perform actions being steadfast. Yoga yogastha kurvu karmani. That we have seen in the 48th verse, in the same chapter. It means that actions are not significant, but yoga, what is significant is yoga, equanimity is significant. Therefore, only yoga, equanimity in actions is skill. Okay, so here we have concluded verse 50. Okay, we'll be studying verse 51. So now Bhagwan gives example to substantiate what has been said in the preceding verse. Karmajam buddhiyukta hi phalam tyaktva manishinah. कर्मजं बुद्धियुक्ता हि फलं त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणः जन्म बन्ध विनिर्मुक्ताः पदं गच्छन्त्यनामयम् padam gacchantyanāmayam. As wise men endowed with equanimity renounce the fruits of actions, they also freed from the shackles of birth and attained the blissful supreme state. Karmajam buddhi yukta hi phalam tyaktva manishinah. Those endowed with equanimity are really wise. In the 10th verse of 18th chapter also it is explained that the man who does not hate disagreeable action nor is attached to an agreeable one is wise. Right? So to renounce means not hated. Okay. It should happen. It should happen. Right? It's like dhyan, meditation. You say that I was meditating in our day-to-day language. It may be, but dhyan should just happen. It should just happen. It should happen, right? I was meditating. That means not. But it's okay. So here also, tyag, renunciation, does not mean that you hate something. It should, you again, I'm repeating, when I say you, we, one must achieve that stage in his or her life, or achieve that state of mind in his or her life, that it just falls down. Before that, whatever you do is the practicing. Practice. And one day, it will just happen. And that very reason, yes, if I have disciplined my mind that this certain time I will be sitting to practice for meditation or to practice for concentration, if in that context, then it is right. And then you keep on practicing, and one day it will happen. You will never know even. You will never know even. It just happened. But the moment we set the timer in our phone, from 5 to a quarter past 5, I have set the time. The 15 minutes over, you start budging. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah. We just started practicing, okay, be it concentration or meditation. Right? We start practicing, okay. And sometimes, it's not always, sometimes it will so happen, oh man, that I thought it's 5 minutes, but look at this, it's nearly 12 minutes. That means it has happened in your life. You will not notice even. It is done, then you realize, oh man, like that. Then it's right. Otherwise, with the set time, yeah, to discipline the life, to discipline the mind, for that exercise is most important. I don't deny that. Right. So, tyag or renunciation does not mean hatred. Okay. An action even without the desire for its fruit will bring about fruit. No one can dispense with its fruits. Suppose a farmer, Swami Ram Suktaji has given very good example here. Suppose a farmer sows seed without a selfish motive. Will he not get corn? He'll still get. He'll definitely get the corn. I mean, corn we may not, right? Methini bhaji in our garden, okay? Right. If you do without an expectation, still it will bring the result. In the same way, if a person works in a detached spirit, he will still get its fruits. Therefore, renunciation of fruits means renunciation of manifest
It's
and
20
latent
hours.
desires for fruit and attachment for fruit. All people are free and capable of renouncing such desire. The thing is, sometimes when we read, sometimes when we try to understand this, sometimes when we try to read what is written between the lines, okay, it says, Ahmed, this is not my cup of tea. And that very reason, Swami Ram Sukdaji has mentioned here very clearly. All people are free and capable of renouncing such desires. We can do it. You can do it. I can do it. It's not we can't. Janma bandha vinirmuktaha. The wise aspirants endowed with equanimity of mind are freed from the will of birth and death. As in the state of equanimity, they do not in the least possesses evils, such as attachment and aversion, etc., which are the root cause of rebirth. Again, the Bharatji in Bhagavad. Thus, they become free from the shackles of birth and death forever. Anyway, we're going to conclude this, right, in today's discussion. Whatever you like, whatever you enjoyed, credit goes to all the scriptures, all the saints. Whatever I have heard, I have read, I have studied, absolutely nothing belongs to me. And as we know that our main reference book for our Geeta class is Sadhak Sanjeevani from Swami Ram Sukdas ji. You'll recite the 73rd verse of 18th chapter. Nashto moha smrutiralabdha tvat prasadan mayachyuta sthitosme gata sandeha karishye vachanam tava.